All right, I wanted to do a quick video on a review of the Case IH Farmall 75C. I've not found very many reviews online about the tractor. Coming from somebody that doesn't really know or didn't really know a whole lot about newer farm equipment, I mean, this is what we typically farm with, older machinery, as you can see off in the distance. But when we were on the market to look for one, there wasn't very many options locally. We had to go all the way to Jonesboro to West Hills Tractor. They did a very good job setting us up. We actually bought two tractors alike. There's one over there. And we farm in the hills of Southwest Virginia. As you can see, our country is pretty steep. We own about 100 acres of river bottom. There's only a couple things I don't like about the tractor. One of which being, the main problem being the fuel and oil filter location. It is behind this loader mount, and the oil filter is actually about right there. You have to take this panel off and open the hood and take both fuel filters off to get to the oil filter. And all of it, all in all, is about $200 if you buy it through Case IH. I have not found a quicker way to change the oil on these tractors. This tractor has about 82 hours on it so far. That one has nearly 300. We got it a little quicker than we did this one. I'd hate to know when you would get them now. The next small problem I have is I wish that they had moved that fuel lever to where the lock for the rear end is, because my knee bumps it every time I'm in the field, you know, just jostling around on a tractor. Because I'm 6'5", but I mean, someone a little bit shorter might not have that issue. The next problem that isn't really a problem, but I don't know, I'm not one for adding things, is the lights. This loader spacer, stiffener, whatever you want to call it, is blocking the view of the lights. And we do a lot of feeding at night here because we own a dairy farm and we only have about 3 people working it. So those lights block, or the loader blocks the lights. And as you can see, there's no lights. They've been perfect to put one right here on this flat spot right here, but they didn't. I'm sure you can add one. I haven't, but they pull anything. That one is hooked up to a corn planter. This one just drilled some sorghum in a field the other day. It has pulled that John Deere 375 round baler full, like, had no problems going up and down hills. We pull a BC 5060 square baler with a loaded wagon that's about 16 foot. It pulls it just fine. Hay binds, everything. That is some of our steepest ground right there. You know, I don't know how well the camera will pick that up, but it's on an incline about like that, some of it. That's about our steepest field, honestly. But we do mow pasture. That is our pasture right there. We mow it. It's pretty steep. They don't have a problem. A lot of people, when I was looking online, said that they were light in the rear end. They came with 2 wheel weights on the rear. I don't know why, but this tractor came with them on the inside. That tractor came with them on the outside. Now, as far as the cabless versus cab, I actually prefer this one more than I do the cab tractor, just because I like being able to listen to my equipment and being aware of my surroundings. While I am not dissing the cab tractor at all, I'm very in love with that tractor. It's got plenty of lights and everything. That's why I seeded corn with it, or planted corn with it. Another little bitty issue that I have is I did not know these couplers for the loader are a little bit aggravating to hook up to. And the reason we actually bought this tractor was to get into a low-headed barn, and the canopy or roll bar support, it folds down, which is pretty easy to do. The only problem is the exhaust, which I'm sure that anyone could just loosen a clamp and rotate the exhaust forward or backwards, especially if you didn't have the loader on it. as you can tell, it gets very dusty very easily. And I mean, overall, we are extremely happy with both tractors. And if I had to do it again, I would buy the exact same ones. So, and I've ran quite a few tractors. We have a 5088, a 966 International. We have a lot of case equipment. Overall, I'm extremely pleased with the tractor. It does a very good job. It's well weighted for the size of it. And other than it just being a new tractor, having a lot of electrical on it, there's nothing I'd change about it. And whoever would be looking for a tractor around 75-80 horse to do anything from a 6 to, well, really 1,000-acre farm to a 200-acre farm, this is a little do-all tractor. It'll do anything you really want it to, and anyone would be very happy to have one. There's lemons in everything, so, but we had a small problem with this one once, and we got the mechanics at West Hills to come out and take a look at it, and they had it fixed in a day. Just a sensor, could have been anything. But anyway, hope this helps somebody out. I know it would have helped me out if I had this video, so hope it helps some young farmer out there, and God bless. Have a great day.